Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is Tokupan22, and welcome to another session in the VR world. This time, I'm trying things out in VR chat. Even went and created my own avatar. I'm still learning the ropes of this whole VR thing, and I'm even trying a little something new. Apparently, some apps, along with the Oculus Quest itself, has motion control capabilities. I am not using a controller right now, and this is amazing. Now, I haven't gone and tried any of the VR chat stuff yet, like none of the games or gone in any of the chat rooms. I'm still experimenting with all this stuff. And on top of that, I am working on creating a new avatar, something, tokusatsu related. But I am loving this, especially with these avatars. The mouths move. I'm still getting used to these motion controls. Moving, on the other hand, is still a little iffy, so I'm still trying to get used to that. I'm used to doing it with controllers, of course. But anyway, I got a couple of videos that are going to be in this particular video. Basically describing some more games that I've been interested in and playing. One in particular I'm getting real excited about. For those of you that might be familiar with it or have tried it out as well, a demo dropped for it recently, and that sucker's supposed to be coming out, I believe, in July. I can't remember for sure, but either way, I tried out the demo, and I have really been having fun with it. Definitely something up my alley. Anyway, I just saw the views of my last video. Some of y'all really liked it. And this might be something that I might start doing when it comes to any gaming vids that I post. So if you're enjoying it, then continue to like and subscribe and, just keep watching my videos. I appreciate it. It's probably the most views that I've had in a really long time. But I'm also having fun making them because I'm trying to find new ways to make them to entertain. So it's just been amazing, just really been amazing, especially with this whole VR thing. You'll have to forgive the janky movements because I don't know, this thing isn't exactly perfect, but it has been fun. Right now I'm basically talking to you guys via a mirror inside this room that I'm in. Anyway, but like I said, um just I hope that you continue to like the videos that I put out there. I'm gonna see what else I can come up with, but otherwise, yeah, just like, subscribe, comment, and well, we're just gonna get into the video now. So let's go. All right, first game that I'm gonna talk about is called
What is
Population
this?
One. Now, in this game, the best way that I can describe it is that if PUBG or Fortnite was in VR, this would be the game right here. It pretty much has all of the same basic gameplay type stuff in there. Plenty of weapons, having to start from like a central hub. You get launched out into a map, and but the difference, of course, is that you have a jetpack and you can glide. Um, well, actually, there's not much of a difference because I forgot. In Fortnite, you have these gliders as well, but you can only use them once. The jetpacks are pretty much how you're able to maneuver in the air whenever you have any air. Um, and speaking of jumping, one thing that is kind of interesting about this game is that uh, there really is no jump button or too much of a jump mechanic, other than the fact that um, if you spread your arms in a T pose, that's how you're able to glide. And I keep referring to a jetpack because that's what it looks like when you look at the back of your character. Uh, you have a jetpack basically, and you're able to maneuver around, such as what you're seeing in the footage right here. But you got to be careful though, because once you get out of that T pose, and if you're up too high, you will take damage, just like so. Ooh, that hurt. Anyway, speaking of characters, the one thing that I had hoped for this game to have, which obviously it don't, I was hoping that you'd be able to create your character. I'm all about being able to create characters so that you can like immerse yourself into the game, which VR pretty much does anyway. But I was hoping to actually have my own character uh, to basically go around and shoot up other characters. But unfortunately, it like the other games, a la Fortnite. You have characters that you can choose from and more to unlock as you go. So I got up to like maybe level 4, and I found one character that I was cool with. But other than that, though, the rest of the game has been pretty interesting. The way the controls work is that, and it's weird too. You have your dominant hand. When you first get started, it asks you which hand you shoot with. Which one is your dominant hand? So, in my case, I'm a southpaw, left-handed. So, what I do is that the you know how you have like one analog stick on a controller to move your character, and the other one to look around, or to turn your camera around. Sometimes with tank controls. It seems to work in reverse this way. So basically, what I'm saying is that the same hand that I shoot with, the same controller that I shoot with, is the same one that uh, I would be moving myself with, moving my character with. So I don't know. It just seems to work in reverse for me, just in this particular game. I don't know why, but it's taking me some time to get used to. Uh, Especially when I kind of forget. It's easy to forget which game you're playing when the controls are kind of switched up like that. But and I don't know if I mentioned this already, but when it comes to jumping, you can automatically like jump over stuff, uh, instead of like having a jump button. If you remember my last video, I explained something similar to this in Altair Breaker, except you have to put your hands in the air to not only do a slight jump, but to also use the glider that pops up to uh, to basically maneuver airborne. But anyway, so I also mentioned the weapons. There are plenty of them and a lot more that you can unlock. You got your guns, you got your pistols, you got your SMGs, you got your shotguns, you got your Uzis, and surprisingly for me, swords. I was looking through my inventory, found that I had like a bayonet, a knife of some sort, and then as you can see, I found the sword in that one area that I landed in. So I stuck with it for a little while, and I gotta say, it's pretty effective. Maybe on the next gameplay, I'll actually be shooting at somebody. I meant to break out the pistol that I found, but, well, you'll see what happened at the end of that. Something I find rather unique about the controls is how much attention to detail they have when it comes to operating the weapons. Like, say, for instance, you have a rifle, uh, or even a pistol for that matter. You actually go through the motions like you were operating the real thing. You go through the motions of loading the weapon, uh, cocking it, putting the bullet in the chamber, all of that stuff. Even going as far as putting the missile inside of a missile launcher, which, yes, they have those in here too. Um, I did use the missile launcher in one gameplay, but while I don't have that recorded, it was fun to use. And but not so fun to get blown up by. But in any case, yeah, they definitely went out as best they could with this game, and I definitely want to see more of whatever they have to offer. Definitely got to be careful when it comes to inventory, though, and I say that because it's easy for you to get full of a lot of items, and it's also easy for you to, if you don't uh, uh, increase your inventory with these bags that you see lying around, uh, you will pretty much be SOL when it comes to something that you might need and you don't have enough room for it. Now, there are a couple of things that I feel like I need to mention about this game. First off, I have made plenty of comparisons to Fortnite, which means that yes, it has a season pass and it does kind of have that pay to win mechanic, which in my case I have not used, and I don't know for sure. Depends on how deep I get into the game. If I feel like I even want to spend a couple of dollars on it, But other than that, though, not really. You know, I mean, of course, if there's things that you're gonna want, you can either buy it flat out or see if you can try to at least earn it as you complete any objectives, like any daily objectives, whatever. So, like I said, it has that whole type of mechanic. Even if you end up just buying the season pass and going that route, you should still be able to at least earn most of the stuff you got. But it's not complete pay to win, unlike some other games that fall into that category. Hard. But the other thing is that, which I guess it's okay, but seeing as how I'm still new to VR right now, um, the game has recently been made free for the Oculus Quest 2. I guess they did some updating, and I believe it's also for whatever other VR devices that are out there. It might be free for, but I know it's definitely been made free recently, like last week recently, for the Oculus Quest 2. So if you have one of these and you want to give it a go, then I'd say definitely go for it. If this is going to be one of the first games that you want to try to play, I would recommend it. It is pretty fun. So anyway, I'm going to let the rest of this video play on out, and then we can move on to the next game I want to talk about. Okay, note to self. Gotta put the weapon away in order to climb properly. Woo! Oh, somebody's out to get me. Oh, you suck. Oh! Nope. Well, they got me. Still, not too bad. Place second. Yeah. I might actually be able to really get into this one. The last game that I want to talk about is Exo Primal. This is a new game that Capcom is breaking out later on in July, I want to say. I'm still not entirely sure of the date, but it is definitely a game that I want to play. I am pretty hyped about it because it really feels like it's something that's right down my alley. I mean, me being a Toku fan after all, high-powered suits, that's definitely something that's going to be right down my alley. But anyway, it's nice to see a little something different compared to the many remakes that they have done of everything ranging from Street Fighter to Resident Evil. I mean, how many times are they going to do Resident Evil 4? Remake Resident Evil 4? Not that I'm saying anything bad about the game. I know that the game is great. It's just that how many remakes can a brother deal with? But anyway, I digress. Um, Although they really could put this much attention into Mega Man, even with Mega Man Battle Network collection coming out. But again, I digress. Moving forward. Basically, this game is about suiting up and shooting down dinosaurs. They're coming out of these portals and they come out in swarms, and it is nice. It is a nice change up compared to dealing with a whole horde of zombies all the time. And of course, they have different types of and I'm already about to mix that up. Uh, Different types of dinosaurs. Obviously, raptors, which is going to be like the main ones that you fight the most. And of course, you got your T-Rex and all the other types that are out there, which I'm sure there'll be more of as the game progresses. Uh, and it's a pretty tight demo so far. There are some things that need to be tweaked. There still needs a little work. It still needs some work done, but it has a lot of potential, and I hope that that potential will be seen all the way through. The exo frames, oh wow, exo suits. I mean, well, in any case,
The suits are pretty good. You know, they have different varieties of them. This one, whose name escapes me, uh, is basically your balanced one that does all the shooting and has a lot of the guns. Especially with one of its special moves, where it basically just breaks out everything in its arsenal and just mows down whatever is in its path. I like it. I don't necessarily have a favorite as of yet, but Capcom did say that they were going to have more exosuits that you could have access to in the game. And I look forward to seeing what those other ones will have. Like, I've seen the Witch Doctor one. There's this other one that you'll see me use later on. A couple of them that you'll see me use later on, as a matter of fact. Uh, the Roadblock. I didn't think that I was going to be as interested in that one as I am now. But um, it definitely piqued my interest because I didn't expect to actually like using it as I did. But again, you'll see that later on in the video. But anyway, um, it along with being able to switch exosuits on the fly, you also can switch up weapons on the fly. Like I have this rail gun type thing mounted on my left shoulder, or right shoulder, depending on your perspective. And They have other weapons that you can use as well. I think that they have like a sort of a boomerang type blade, uh, grenade launcher, I'm sure of, and there's a couple of others that you'll see. But I mainly stick with this railgun on my shoulder. You can put up a barrier if you can find the item somewhere. You have these other items that can increase your health, I believe that's what they are, or at least increase the power that you need to use your super moves. And then, of course, you also have, if you can get the right equipment, the ability to ride a dinosaur, or at least control the dinosaur to really start messing things up. And it has a PvP mode in there, which I believe they refer to as war game. And yeah, these are some of the weapons that I was telling you about. But there's also plenty of equipment that you can use to heal up. And some of these weapons actually are used for healing. Like another exosuit that I found myself using pretty well is called the Nimbus. You'll see that one later. But that one is very well nimble, seeing as how it rolls around on roller skates, and it has two sets of guns. Well, it dual wield pistols. You got you got some that fire regular shots, like you just basically try to, you know, take down an opponent, and then you also have another set of guns that allows you to heal your allies. So I feel like that's pretty unique. Um, there was another, the Zephyr. That's it. I'm looking at it right now as I'm editing. The Zephyr is pretty interesting exosuit, but I feel like Capcom needs to go back and kind of tweak the hit detection on it a little bit. Or then again, maybe it's just me. It just feels like the hit boxes don't really hit as well with that one. But it is a really nice looking exosuit to me. One thing I've noticed about these exosuits is that they all have different voices. I don't know if it's because it's the voice comes out whenever the character is speaking, or if it's because each exosuit might have its own AI, and that's the AI from the suit talking. I'm not entirely sure, but it is interesting. It kind of puts me in the mind of Ben 10, and the reason why I say that is because that when he transforms into a different alien, along with his body and physiology and all that changing, the voice changes as well. So I don't know. I'm sure that will come into play later when the game drops completely. And as I keep talking about the suits, here's what I'm hoping for. I am hoping that they will have some exosuits that will be themed based off of other Capcom games. If they come out with one that is based off of Beautiful Joe, I will be lit. I will be screaming so high to the point where they will hear me in space. And the same thing applies to if they do a Mega Man inspired exosuit. And if anybody from Capcom is actually looking at this right now, y'all better be taking some hints and maybe send me a check. But and while I'm thinking about it, obviously you could get a Street Fighter character or two inspired exosuit. I mean, it almost screams Ryu as far as that character. Maybe even Chun-Li. I mean, it worked well with Power Rangers. I don't see why not. And then uh, I can't necessarily go without mentioning Devil May Cry, because given some of the game mechanics here, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't bother uh, making an exosuit based off of him. But, it's all wishful thinking. The last time I had wishful thinking like this, there was Multiverses, which I hadn't touched in a while. Still waiting to see if they're going to really up the ante in that game. I'm still hoping for characters like Static Shock, which I've been saying since Injustice 2, but again, I digress. In any case, yeah, so I'm looking forward to this game when it drops. I will be getting it, I will be playing it, and I will probably be putting out some gameplay footage of it as best I can. But again, I'm hoping that they'll come out with some more exosuits. And I know that the PvP will probably be pretty crazy. In fact, while I'm here in the training mode right now, you're going to see exactly how crazy it'll get. Um, I don't know as of this video how long the beta test will be available, but I'm going to try to play it as much as I can to try to enjoy it and then really be ready for uh, when the complete game drops. Anyway, so I'm about to go on ahead and stop talking and just let the rest of the video play on out. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I look forward to trying to put out yet another video. I'm still working on a few other things outside of the gaming vids and the VR stuff. So hopefully time will be on my side and I can get some things done. Um, and life itself, with how crazy things are, won't get in the way too much. Um, I've really been trying to do better about putting out more content on my channel. So I'm hoping that this right here will give me a better jump start. Uh, but in any case, like I said, I hope that you all have been enjoying my videos so far. Don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, all that stuff that all these other places ask you for. Um, all these other channels, I mean. But anyway, y'all stay safe out there. Be good to each other. And this is TokuFan22 signing off.
Oh, I see how that is. Yeah, I think I'll stick to the can for now. Plus, I really like firing it. Oh, so you can hold it for a few seconds. I got you. Align to the sand. Okay, I see what this is. That's a counterattack. Extra jump, huh? Alright, there's some potential behind it. Alright, now let's see what the special is. Oh, these dummies in here. I'm gonna have to try that again. I like it. That's probably gonna do a good amount of damage around some more of these enemies. Yeah, this is probably what I'm gonna end up having to get. All right. I think I'm gonna try out one more, and then I'm gonna see if I can get into the real deal. Hmm. I wonder if they'll be coming out with a few more of these exosuits once the game releases. Hopefully one that'll be more of a Mega Man theme. Hint, hint. I bet you they'll start doing some with different themes that are like based off of other games. I just feel like that would be a missed opportunity if they don't. I've been pretty curious about this one, so let's go for it. Withdraw for now. All right. Hmm. Oh, she got some magnums. All right, I see you. I don't know what I did there. Oh, she can switch up. So wait, I don't understand. What do these guns do? Are they for like healing or something? Hmm. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that is what they are for. You got one set of guns that heal, and then the others for, basically shooting. One heals, the other hurt. I get you now. All right, what else we got? Oh, decoy. I got you. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. All right, I see you, Nimbus. Okay.
Welcome to my test facility. I require exofighters for a live combat test. I have prepared the ultimate test environment to draw out each fighter's abilities. My metrics are demanding, but not unachievable. Show me you have what it takes.
Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta switch up though.
Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Prepare for battle. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a suit day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur colony. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Use Zephyr to quickly meet the enemy in melee combat. Summoning raptors.
All right, let's do this.
Summoning raptors.
Really use a recharge right now.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors. The enemy team has taken the lead. I will provide a trigger neosaur. It may turn the tide of battle. The enemy team will face an increased threat if you defeat the trigger neosaur. Prioritize its defeat in order to gain the upper hand.
Oh! Oh no! Ow!
Trigger neosaur defeat confirmed. Your individual scores will determine the strength of the upgraded dinosaurs attacking the enemy team.
Well, I got wrecked.
Summoning Tyrannosaurus.
Dang it! Alright, next time I come back, I'm switching out frames. I mean exosuits.
Data collation complete. The intervention period has ended. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Cavalry here specializes in engaging targets with gunfire and grenades. Summoning raptors. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
Oh no!
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies.
Here they come.
Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's main process.
Here were the rest of them.
Raptors.
And that's what I get for asking that question.
Cephalosaurus. Dinosaurs are attacking the VTOL. Pay attention to its durability. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Summoning Dinosaurus.
What now? Oh.
Summon Sinonithosaurus. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning Pteranodon. Summoning Sinonithosaurus.
Oh man.
Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning Pteranodons. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Summoning Raptors. Summoning Sinonithosaurus. The enemy team has
Oh,
taken
these
the
guys
lead.
ain't playing.
I will provide a trigger Neosaur. It may turn the tide of battle. The enemy team will face an increased threat if you defeat the trigger Neosaur. Prioritize its defeat in order to gain the upper hand. Trigger Neosaur's defeat confirmed. Your individual scores will determine the strength of the upgraded dinosaurs attacking the enemy team. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance. Summoning a Triceratops.
Oh! Oh my damn.
Dinosaur call. VTOL durability 75%. Warning. You will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat.
Darn it!
The final
In the middle of
mission will
transforming.
be energy tank. Collect energy cartridges located throughout the battlefield. You may also eliminate hostile exofighters and take their energy cartridges. Initiating environmental reset. Dinosaurs will be removed.
He's a minor.
Summoning stealth Neosaurs. Summoning raptors. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. New energy cartridges will appear soon.
Good grief.
Energy cartridges have been placed.
Oh! Oh!
Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired.
Alright, let's try this again.
Initiating environmental reset. Dinosaurs will be removed. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning raptors. New energy cartridges will appear soon. Energy cartridges have been placed.
Oh no, bro!
Use the Dominator to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemy. Hostile exofighter eliminated.
Guess I'll go with this one. Oh wait, didn't I switch back?
Claim my honor.
Nope. Still got it.
Initiating environmental reset. Dinosaurs will be removed. Dominator activated. Take advantage of this disease and defeat the enemies. Summon stealth wheel.
What the heck? Alright. That was
Energy
weird.
cartridges have been placed. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. Enemy team victory is near. Demonstrate the necessary skills to avoid defeat. Hostile exofighter eliminated. Energy acquired. 25 cartridges acquired. Initiating environmental reset. Dinosaurs will be removed. Summoning raptors. New energy cartridges will appear soon. Energy cartridges have been placed.
You have my gratitude. I have been careless. Looking at us.
Enemy team has nearly reached its goal. Work together with your teammates to stop them.
Ooh!
This loss, unfortunate. Re-envision your successification. I believe in you. Be sure to triumph.
No, 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 no! Ah!
Go again. To withdraw for now. Target 3.
I will transfer you to the combat zone. Enjoy the war game.
Let's get this party started!
Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors.
Let's get cooking.
Barrage can blast and burn groups of enemies with explosives. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors.
Feel the hell.
Summoning Pteranodons.
And burn.
Summoning Raptors. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Raptors. Dinosaur Call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating Dinosaur Cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Raptors.
You got good timing.
Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Raptors.
Feel the hellfire. Burn.
Dinosaur Cull complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Initiating Dinosaur Cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a T-Rex. You are too far from the combat zone. Return now or receive a forced transfer.
Again.
Summoning Raptors. The T-Rex is on the move. Pursuit. Summoning Dilophosaurus.
Just try it.
Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Use Zephyr to quickly meet the enemy in melee combat.
You weren't giving up, were you?
Back it up. Take that.
Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning Pteranodons. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap.
Damage is getting critical. Bouncing back.
Summoning Pteranodons.
Feeling as good as I look. That's more than true. Back it up.
Estimated times. Transitioning to final mission. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. The enemy data key. final mission will be data key security. Proximity to the data key will cause it to advance. Escort it to the objective. If the data key is destroyed, remain in proximity to repair it. Stay near the data key to escort it and complete the mission. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use the Dominator to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Dominator activated. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies. The enemy team is on the offensive. Fight back. Block attacks. Your allies are on the offensive near the enemy team.
I won't fall for that twice. One shield coming up.
Escort progress, 20%. Summoning Sniper Neosaurs. The enemy data key has progressed 40%. I have awarded the enemy team a Dominator. They may control with a hostile dinosaur. Summoning Gas Neosaurs. Summoning Dilophosauruses.
Get behind me.
Summoning Sniper Neosaurs.
One shield coming up.
Summoning Raptors. Escort progress, 40%. Summoning Dilophosauruses.
Let him come at me.
The data key is badly damaged.
One shield coming up.
Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominance. Enemy-controlled dinosaur unlocked. Prioritize its destruction.
One shield coming up.
The enemy data key has progressed 60%. Summoning Sniper Neosaurs. Summoning Dilophosauruses.
Shield ready. Get behind me.
Summoning Raptors. Escort progress 60%.
One shield coming up.
The enemy data key has progressed 80%.
One shield coming up. Gotta patch up.
Escort progress 80%. The enemy team's victory is near. Demonstrate the necessary skills to avoid defeat. The enemy data key has progressed 90%. Consider directly attacking enemy exofighters. The data key has been destroyed. Maintain proximity to initiate reactivation. A well-balanced combat. The data key has been reactivated. Continue your mission.
Assistance acknowledged.
Combat test complete. You are defeated. Quality combat data is an exofighter's duty. Keep your eyes on the prize and maximize your growth potential.
A beautiful moment.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Oh, hey. Maybe what's this time?
Okay, I'm done.